Hi, I'm Billy Goat Gamer, and welcome to Subterfuge. So before I go any further, let me just explain what this game is. Subterfuge is like a game. It lasts a little longer than a week, and basically it's strategy, diplomacy, and of course combat. So, what you want to do in a Subterfuge game is you want to mine 200 Neptunium. You do that by building mines, and you can also attack people if you want, but you can actually win games without attacking people. But yeah, like it's a week long because everything takes a while to do. Like if I were to launch a sub from here to here, that's 12 hours. So you might be thinking, oh, that's way too much commitment for me. But you actually don't have to check in very often, and it's a really, really fun game. I've had a lot of good experiences. And, best of all, I'm playing this with some friends. So, I'm just going to refer to them as core allies for this. So, first up, we have King Clovis. He's brown. Oh, I should also probably explain this too. The reason why some of the map is dark is because each base has like sonar, and you can't see anything beyond your sonar. You know that it's there, you just can't see it. So you can't see subs and stuff. But first up, Brown, or Clovis for me. So he's a friend that I'm playing this with, and actually, some of you might already know him. Depends, I don't know. Maybe I'll reveal it later. Next up we have Clark. Clark is always the fun one. But that I mean he's always the problem. So Clark is usually the one. So usually I do kind of well in these games. I haven't done very well recently, but I'm hoping to turn that around. And yeah, he sometimes like organizes little like rebellions, and they're not little. And then he attacks me. And let's see, what's his rebellion count? 3? I mean, 2, but you could actually call it 3, depending on if we count the third. If we count the second one, yeah, 3. I'm gonna go with 3. But he has killed me before. And yeah. Generally, I'll be like doing well in a game. And he'll organize an alliance with things like, oh, Will always wins. Somebody should stop him. And yeah, that always goes really well. So, Clark is usually iffy. Clovis is trustable. And we have Darth Master. So, Darth Master, he's usually a nice, supportive guy. And usually kind of has a supportive role for these games. I don't know what's going on with him. But now, let me basically fill you in on what's happening for this game. So, when this match started, this, by the way, is a perfect example of what to not do. So, Blue decided to send all of his troops to my base with my queen. And if your queen, that guy, gets captured, it's game over immediately. So you don't want to let them get captured. Okay, so the reason why what he did is this clock thing just allows you to rewind and see things that happened in the past. And allows you can actually go forward, but when you go when you go forward, you're not actually seeing, like, this isn't the future. This is the projected future. That was the projected future based off of what I can see on my sonar right now. So any of that could basically change. Okay, so this seems like a great way to explain combat. So also, if you want to see when a sub's going to lose and stuff, so you'll know if a sub that you have sent to like attack a base is going to lose because you'll see this big flashing red dot of failure. I'm gray, by the way, so. Yeah, I keep losing my train of thought. But anyway, what Blue did is a bad idea. is because he didn't expand to any neutral outposts. He sent pretty much all of his troops at me. When the game starts, you want to send subs like here, like to neutral outposts. Neutral outposts are like these. They don't do anything until they're claimed. Oh, that reminds me. So there's two types of bases. Well, technically three, but for now two. So there's factories. Factories produce 6 drillers every 8 hours. So for this one, it'll be in 1.53. Well, 1 hour, 53 minutes. I'm so stupid sometimes. Okay. So also, there's a thing in this game called scheduled orders. So let's say that when this factory produces... I already have it on set. Okay, so let's say that when... Hang on. Okay, so yeah, a factory produces 6 drillers every 8 hours. And that can change from things called specialists. So, specialists, you get a specialist on each hire. You get a hire every certain amount of time, so in 3 hours and 10 minutes. So, each specialist does different things. Like, this one is a smuggler, and its bonus is when it's on the sub, that sub will travel 3 times faster than ordinary subs when heading for one of your own outposts. Only when it's heading for your own outpost. And if you see that gray star with the gray word tycoon by it, that means that specialist is promotable, which takes up another specialist hire to that thing, tycoon. So once a specialist is promoted, it loses its former abilities, but it gains new ones. So the smuggler, when promoted, becomes the tycoon, which shortens the production time from every 8 hours to every 5 hours and 40 minutes. So that's definitely helpful. And that's not just at the factory that the tycoon is at, that's for all of your factories. The abilities, by the way, will only so I'm going to hire a smuggler on my next hire. So I already have this specialist, the inspector. Oh, in case you were wondering, this game we started, well, for me, yesterday morning. I don't know what time zone any of you guys are in, so. But that would have been 18.8 hours ago. So that's when we started. So no one's drilled a mine yet. When someone drills a mine, you'll know because you'll get a notification. And then the countdown clock will begin. Your mining rate is determined by how many bases you have. So that's why attacking people can give you a benefit. Sorry, I'm just wondering what he's doing. Oh, so I will be doing things off camera. Simply because I'm thinking I might upload this once a day. And in order for me to keep up with this game, and in order for me personally to keep up with this game and keep everything going, I'm gonna need to check in I'm gonna need to check in and do things off camera. It's just something I'm gonna have to do. So I'll fill you in each time I create a video. But anyway, I've gotten pretty much all the explanations out of the way. So let's really get into the game. I probably just spent most of this video explaining things. Probably multiple times because I keep stuttering, but okay. So what's happening? So yeah, at the start of this game, light blue attacked me. So by the way, okay, I'm back and I have no idea where the heck I just left off. I mean, it probably seems like another time to you because I hopefully edited it out because I realized that I didn't stop recording. But anyway, so, I'm going to launch an attack on light blue. So if you see this dotted line here, that means that that's a scheduled order that I have set to happen in the future. So once that sub of 10 will get there, then the sub of 42 will automatically launch at his base. And you can see that it's projected to win based off of what I know. So, but he could send more troops from a different base or something. Wait, how can I see? Wait a minute. When was I able to see DOS? Oh, I just got that base. So now I can... Wait, what? Okay, I'm confused why I can suddenly see this base now, but I'm gonna roll with it. That helps me a ton, because I was worried that this was a factory, and that this would launch to here, and like reinforce it. Big time. But anyway, so I'm going to launch an attack here. But I'm also wanting to like do something else, because I'm assuming that that might be... Oh wait, how many does he have? So you can go... Okay, so you can go into this menu, and you can see how many outposts everyone has. So we want this guy, because he's light blue. So he has 3 generators and 3 factories. So we can see 2 generators. So the probability that this is a not... So we have a 1 in 3 chance technically of that being a factory. Actually, wait. So I asked Purple if he could help me, and he said that, yeah, I'll attack light blue. I don't know if he'll follow through, but I'm gonna ask him what kind of base that is. So yeah, the way that you can message someone, you just tap on a base, hit that little chat button up there. Okay, so what kind of base is morning. Okay, so hopefully he'll get back to me soon and let me know. But anyway, let's see. I think that once that gets there, so that's going to lose because my sub of 40 is going to come, and that will let me have more drillers than him. So his sub will do damage, but not a ton. However, I want to take advantage of the current situation as much as I can. So if I send 20 to here to take that generator, would that win? Oh, and his 40 would still lose. Let's just see. That would be pretty good. I mean, there's still ways I can mess up, like you can move troops to here, or like something from like one of these bases could come. But you know what? Well, you gotta wait for it. Oh, I forgot to explain generators. So, last thing. Generators, each individual generator will give you plus 50 electrical output. Your queen gives you 150 electrical output. Your electrical output is the max number of drillers that you can have. So that's all the time I have for this video. Thank you for watching. And I will be uploading this daily, hopefully. So anyway, thank you for watching. Goodbye. Goodbye! Oh my god.